So today we are going to create a chatbot in Next.js and using OpenAI. So first you need to go into the openai.com and create an account. We are going to use this one, integrate OpenAI models into your application. Okay. Now your account will be created. Just navigate to the API keys and create an API key. As you can see, I have created here. Once you will create an API key from here, then it will be prompted to you copy your API key, right? So I have already created an API key, okay, and copied it. So for creating a Next.js app, so I'm going to extend it with Supabase. So this is a Supabase. Basically, it will set up. So as you can see in the quick starts and the Next.js, we are having the configuration with Supabase. So basically, I'm extending the Next.js functionality with Supabase. So this is like a Firebase, but much better. So just copy it, and it will create a next tab with Supabase. So it provides a cookie-based authentication, TypeScript, Tailwind CSS. So just copy it and create a new folder in your project. Just like this, and open the folder and open the git bash here, and then just click enter. It will create all of these files here. As I already created those here, so I'm not going to do it again. So it will be good if you create an account with Supabase as well to create your database in their account. So go to the Supabase and sign up, and just in your organization create a new project, just like I created it, this one, and just click on create one. Right, I already created it, as you can see here, right? So now once you create your account, just refresh this page, and then you will see your account is already logged in, and you can see your own URLs here. Okay. Now copy these URLs one by one and just paste it in your next project. So once your app will be set up, you will see the environment dot example. You will see this file, and you need to rename it to environment dot local. So I have renamed it to local and changed the URLs with my Supabase URLs. This one, project URL and the API key. Okay, and this is the one I created for Open API key, right? So once you create your account in Open API, then on the API keys tab bar, create your secret key and just copy it and paste it here. Okay, then your project will be ready. Now run npm run dev. So go to the browser and hit close 3000. So this is the basic template that I created. Show the chat messages and text area to type the messages, right? You can see these divs. uh, as you can see, these are 3 rows. First is nav, second is chat area in which we are showing the chats, and third is the area where we are showing ask anything or text area with the send button, right? This is the dummy template of data that I am populating right here. This is the dummy data only. So I am using role and content. I'm using role to define if it's the user or if it's the assistant that is providing us the data. So you can see it in the documentation in the text generation. You can select Node.js from there and see the role and the content, right? So I'm going to use user and assistant role, not going to use system role for that. And we're going to use GPT 3.5 Turbo. All this package, OpenAI from the NPM, and I'll copy this one. Okay. Okay. So this error is basically when you are using new Next.js versions that supports the client and server components. So we need to convert these into the client and server components. So I've converted those into client and server components. As you can see here, I moved the client part to the client component, because this is the server component you are seeing, and this is the chat input in which I moved all of my states, use states, and these are so this is basically I created a server component. This is for GPT and this is for Gemini. So you don't know of adding this because the API is limited and it is paid from user, it won't work. So I have added Gemini support as well. So we will come back to it later. And let's see. So I have used the same functionality in the chat input. If you see here, I don't get confused with this because it's a TypeScript that I use. If you already know this, then it is fine for you. Then and you can use this without the TypeScript as well. So I'm actually fetching the data and calling the Gemini because GPT-3 was not working for me. It is paid. My limit had been exceeded, so I had to use. Uh, you can see I have no dollars left to use it. Initially, they give you some free dollars like $5 to use it, but now I have it's my usage is exceeded, so I had to use Gemini. You can just go here and create your API key in the Gemini, and you can use this documentation. I was in Node.js if you're using it, JavaScript. So paste that and use this as okay. Basically call that, just install this SDK from here. I have already installed it. Uh, However, by using handle Gemini chat, let's see if it works or not. It will basically log the data and call this function and return the text. Let's see if it works. Yes, so as you can see in the console, it had given me the response back. We need to append that response in this in that area, as you can see where the message has been typed. So we need to show the list of messages here. So we need to basically create a new state to show the loading as well. And for the loading, if it's in the loading state, we're going to the process tab, we're going to set it true. And now once it's finished, we're going to set it false. And here we are going to set the list like we are doing in chat history. Okay, so this is basically assistant response. We are going to treat it as assistant role and going to set Okay.